Hey, welcome back to Lame Chop Builds. How's everyone doing today? Been working on this GTO. Let me tell you, when they say it's the worst kit ever made, sometimes I'm going to believe that. Putting this engine together, the intake is too big, too wide. You can see in there, big gap kind of underneath the intake. I was able to get it sanded down, got everything to fit. It's fitting all right now. Put some Tamiya putty in the front to kind of hide that and fill it in. The back you're not going to see. Dechromed it. Attempted to dechrome the valve covers, and I was ready to just move on. So those may stay. I may doll them up, sand them a little bit, and just keep them like they are. Uh, Probably good hour or so getting everything to fit nice or acceptable fit on this engine. A lot of flash in the pieces, sanding everything smooth. Other than that, not bad. Got it in the primer a little bit ago, wet sanded. Getting ready to paint. Get it painted here in a minute. What my plans are right now. That's what I'm getting ready to do. We're going to mix the paint. You see, I got my two little things here. I want to use this nail polish. That's what we're going with today. Called Deep Dive Blue. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to probably 1-to-1 with the leveling thinner. I'm going to add in a little black to darken it. That's my plan here. Do a custom color, I guess. Probably going to do like a white interior on the GTO, so I think a dark blue with a nice white interior is going to look good. So that's mainly what this video is going to be, an update and mixing. First time I've ever done nail polish. I'm just going to mix it all. It's quite thick going to come out of there. And I'm going to put it in. Where'd my jar go? I got a jar I'm going to put it in right here once it's mixed. And I may put a couple drops of the thinner in there in the jar to get the jar cleaned out. Big glob of something just fell out of there. It says 11 milliliter. We're at almost 7.5 out. It'd be kind of interesting on how this will mix. 10. Yeah, I'd say we're at going right about 11. So let's put some leveling thinner in here. Give the bottle a couple shakes. I'd say we're good. I've never used nail polish for paint. I wish I had bigger cups here in a minute. That'd be all right. That gets wider. So we're like 10 and 10 right here almost. There, let's do that. Using Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. So let me get me a pipe so I can mix that a little bit before I go paint. Oh, before I do that, here's the GTO. Little spots in the primer. I don't know what happened. It just affected a little. It didn't change anything with it. Really, it's not bad. Not a bad kit or body anyhow. Okay. How much black do we want to use? This black is thick. We're going to darken it up a little. I don't know how much went in, but some went in. I'm take it a shade darker. A lot of metal in that. A lot of flake. That black spilt on the edge, it already dried. I'm going to spray on my spoons first. This may not work. This just ain't looking right for me. Like getting the warm and fuzzes out of it. It's getting better. Yeah, it may be one of the ones I'm mixing it. Spraying a little. Because it looks good in the cup. How's it going to look good on a car? Who knows? We will find out though. I ain't too. I ain't worried. It might turn out really good, or it's going to turn out not good. We will find out. We'll find out together. All right, with that, I'm gonna go paint. All right, so while I like airbrushing, I do not like using nail polish. Maybe last time for me. Takes forever. Now it looks okay after a while. I just had trouble. I won't give up yet, but if you look at my hand, you see blue on here, like overspray. I don't wear a glove when I paint. No overspray at all. And I had my hand all up in this spraying. If you can see right here, I was moving the airbrush around and spilled some paint. Went down the edge here. I guess after it's drying, it ain't looking bad. But the tip dry was real bad when I first started with the paint right here. So I come over to my desk, grabbed some Mr. Retarder to put in it. And it kind of helped it a little bit. So I think next time I will mix 50-50 or 70-30 of Mr. Color Leveling Thinner and this. And maybe mix it a little, still 50-50, a little more, but 70-30 of the Mr. Color Leveling Thinner and the Mr. Retarder Mild. And that may help the tip dry some because I didn't get anything on me. I should have known. But, a little bit of some specks of dust or something got in it. When I was doing it, you could see lines everywhere where I took my brush. It was leaving a line. The longer it's sitting, the more it's drying, gassing out, I guess you might say. It's not going to look too bad. Now I'm going to wish I didn't have that imperfection right there. But the story on this car, the guy painted it in his backyard. He built him a little paint booth with some tarps and some fans in his garage. He painted it in his garage. You know, the black may have caused it to dry a little because it seemed like this might be, the same thing. Black may dry quicker. Or what color is this? Back to black. And a little bit of deep dive blues. We'll call it back to deep dive blue. Back to deep dive is what we're going to call that paint. But it's a little dark. You can see the black in it occasionally. But it didn't cover well. You almost got to coat a spray, sit a little bit, let it tack up. I don't know. It was coming out dry. I don't know what the problem was. Looks like I made it with some orange peel in it. I ain't too worried about it. I had fun. I learned something to do for next time if I want to use spray paint. I wasn't going. I bought some of the Createx pearlized blue, and that was what I was going to use to get the box color. You can kind of see it's a little darker than that using that nail polish. I don't mind. It was a $13 kit with the 40% off there. Got to practice on something. I'd rather practice on a cheap kit and learn than on an expensive kit. I had to adjust my because I was spraying at like 17. I went up to 20, and it seemed to be doing okay. Spraying. Needles clean. I'll be taking this apart soon, cleaning real good because it is not dirty, but it's dirty. It's been a while. So I took it apart. You can see that was a clean corner here. I guess if I could get it now, I ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a white interior in this. I think the car used the black on the box, but I've done black on everything. So I want to do something different. So maybe the white will look good. I don't think it's gonna stay that shiny. I did get some new gloss coat. I will do in a mail call. It's new stuff. I seen it and seen a video on it. I was like, I'm gonna order that. So I ordered that and that came in today. I don't have it down here. I showed already. Did get some scalpel blades. Came yesterday from Amazon. They're a little different to use. That ain't it. Right here. See if we can see that. Break the end off. It's sharp too. I seen Don Yost talk about them. They're doing bare metal foil. It's like, well, I might as well get me a couple. Just have them. There's like $6 for 50 of them. I'll never run out. Yeah. I will not be using nail polish on the 57 Chrysler. I'm not even sure what color I'm going to do with that yet. You guys got an idea for this? Leave me a comment on what color. I've got red primer, I've got gray primer, and black primer, so I can go about anywhere. I may even got white. Maybe no white. But I don't want to do a white car. So if you got a color you think that this would look good, leave me a comment. I'll take it under advisement. Where are we at here? And be sure to like and subscribe my videos. You know, if you don't like it, you don't have to put a thumbs down. I don't see those. Don't bother. Let's see what we're doing here. We talked about that. And I would do, if you look at my desk here real quick, let me move some stuff around. I bought some plexiglass. I thought I was buying plexiglass the other day. I ain't gonna. I'll show you. That'll be another video for another time. Cause I gotta clean back up. I think this was cleaned off yesterday. Now I'm back to a mess again. But I'm gonna say the jury's still out on the nail polish or paint. It's starting to look good. More it's drying. Maybe I was panicking trying to put it on too heavy to fix it, and it would have fixed itself. I don't know. I was looking at my hand as I was going, and usually I'd have it right in here, some overspray. I wasn't getting it, and it didn't seem like anything was staying wet on this. It seems like it was dry as soon as it was dry. It seems to be doing okay. Maybe one of those things you learn with. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna wet sand this. It may get a coat of clear and be done. Like I said, it's painted in the garage, in the backyard. With that, happy miling. See you next time.